did you prepare for the graduate school, and what materials are required?
Okay, that's a nice question. Actually, each school will be really different. Like every school will ask different materials they want to review. Okay, so I'm going to take University of Idaho as an example. So first of all, first things you need to go into the university's website. You can look at this is a website of University of Idaho, and then you can either choose this one, prospective students, or look at admission directly. Okay, so admission is all the things they ask you to do. So if we look at admission, and then you can see we are international students. So here have different categories. Make sure you need to choose accurately. We are international students. So don't look at graduate students, don't look at admitted students because they have different rules. So we want to look at international student. And then here are some information showing you about how to apply and explore Idaho. It's showing you what they have, and then also admitted they have like a questions or some list to-do list for you to do. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit. So for international students, here are 4 different ways you can apply for like a degree in America, okay, including conditional admission, that is for undergraduate and graduate student, okay, so, or you can have undergraduate admission, okay, that means if you are looking for bachelor's degree, like a college, okay, and then graduate admission, that is for master or doctoral degree. So you need to decide what do you want to study for first, otherwise you will waste time reading all this information and confuse yourself. Okay, and then the last one is exchange student. Okay, so if you have exchange students, for example, when UI and Qingyi, they are like sister schools, and then like now you are a college student, for example, you are sophomore, and then you want to go there to study their sophomore. Then you can apply for exchange student admission.
But the school have to be sisters?
Yeah, they need to have some partnership. Yes, usually they will accept that, easier accept that. Yeah, so after that information, basically they have academic requirement. Last for undergraduate, you can see you get 2.5 on the full GPA. Okay, that is I think in Taiwan we use 5 scales, which is different from 4 scales. But if you want to apply it, you can ask. They will ask your transcript, and then they will do some calculations, so they will know how will they equal to 4 scales GPA. And then for graduate school, you can see you need to get at least 3 out of 4. Okay, so the requirement is a little bit higher than undergraduate. Yes, and besides academic requirement, they also have language requirement, which were you guys concerned about the language? But all of this, either one, you just need to get one. Okay. So for TOEFL, that is paper-based, which is not popular right now, and then that is like IBT, like internet-based test would be 70. It's not really high actually. And our LLCP program, that is an intensive language program, is the place I told before I moved back to Taiwan. Yes, or we can take IELTS class that you need to see the minimum score would be 6. Yeah, so they have like a different type of test you can choose to meet language requirement. Next one is very important to look at deadline. Yeah, you definitely need to submit your application before that. Okay, otherwise they will not review your application. You need to wait maybe not just a semester, sometimes it could be a year. Yes. So we are international application deadlines here, so be careful. For fall semester, you are going to submit your material before May 1st. So for spring semester, it's from January to May. So you need to submit it before October.
Mm.
And then summer section, they begin in middle of May, which means right after fall semester. And then material need to be submitted by March 15th.
Mm.
This is like, they change it. I remember before when I applied, the deadline for summer and the fall would be February.
Oh.
So now they move it a little bit. Yes, that's nice.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So next things is when we talk about graduate study, which means doctoral or master's degree, usually each college or each department, they will also have different rule. Okay, for the undergraduate, they will be more general, but like nicer. But for graduate study, usually you also need to check one more thing, like here, the time I've applied for education, like College of Education. So I need to look at the program under education. And then their requirements, you can see pre-request you need to get before that. You need to have GPA 3.0, which is the same, but look at the TOEFL or IELTS score.
Mm.
We saw it before it's 70.
70.
That is for generals.
Yeah.
However, if you want to study in education for graduate school, you need to get 79, or IELTS will be 6.5. Yeah. So when you kind of want to find the degree or the department, make sure you look information closely online.
Mm.
Yeah. Or the best way, easy way, send an email to the program contact. Then they reply the email pretty fast. My experience is like if I don't get replied within 48 hours, I will send it again. I will email the person again. But if it's like a winter break, like a Christmas break, they will not answer. Or like a Thanksgiving break, when they are on vacation, they won't answer anything. But regardless, like at other times, then I will do it. Yeah, so make sure you do need to look at here, like they have other requirements, and then they maybe have an English proficiency requirement, or they will ask letters of recommendations, what documents you need to submit. So once you decided, you kind of need to go deeper and to find more information for the degree and for the degree you are looking for. So here also you can see the tuition fee or scholarship or cost, so you will know if it's affordable. Yes.
And I know that students have to, Taiwanese students have to apply for a visa.
Yes.
Then how do you prepare for that?
That's a nice question. So if you go there to pursue a degree, then you need to apply for what we call F1 visa. Let's say student visa. But if you just go there for fun, spend money, you be a visitor, then now it's easier. You just get online to the AIT's webpage. AIT means American Institute in Taiwan. Alright, so you go there and then you just fill out your information for visitor visa and pay like $40.
Taiwanese dollar.
American. Good question. And then you can go to that is your visa. You don't really need to have an interview. And but nowadays for students, if you want to go there for a student visa, here are something you need to do. Okay, first you need to get accepted letter from school first, and then you make appointment at AIT website. So you need to go there to choose the day and time, and then to sit
there waiting.
Usually it spends a couple hours. And the material for the F1 student visa will include your passport, for sure, your passport photo, alright, and then your I-20, that means you should get it from the university you apply for or you accept it, okay. And then they will have like a non-immigration visa application. There's a form for you called DS-160 for you to fill out. And then pay the fee, money.
$40.
Oh no, more than that. I can't remember how much you need to pay for student visa. More than that for sure. A couple $100. Yes, so you need to bring the receipt to prove yes sir, I paid it, please. And then you go there for interview. They usually will ask you some questions like where will you go, which school you want to go, and why do you want to study there. Like I remember the question I got from the interviewer was because Idaho was really northwest and it's not really popular in Taiwan.
Yeah.
The most reason is it's very cold.
cold.
Yeah, very cold. Like now it's snowing already. Yeah, so the interviewer asked me what would I do there if I go there to grow potatoes because it's very famous food there. It's potatoes. Yes, I said no. I go there to study. So they were always teasing me. So it was like, are you going to Idaho for having more potatoes or eating potatoes like this? Yeah. So they will ask you a couple questions like this, and if you cannot answer, like if you don't know which school you are going to, what your major, or like this basic question, then they will wonder your motivation to be in there. Then they may deny your F1 visa.
If they ask you where did you stay, where are you going to stay?
Then it depends. If you like the first year I went there, I live in the dormitory. So I was just chilling. I live in the dormitory. Yeah. So you kind of need to have the basic information. You know what you are doing there. So they will know you go there to study. You're not just go there to do something weird or different. Okay, so one more thing I want to remind everyone is here are some documents which are really important while you study in America. Okay, the first thing is of course your passport. Okay, the second thing is we call I-20. I-20, remember, that's what you need to bring with you when you go the interview at AIT. It's the form of I-20. So here we'll say type of visa. This is F1, and here we'll have school information, the program you are studying, and then like including like the money you have. So all of this is like a really important document when you study there. Actually, it's the most important one. Yeah. On this document, it will have expired date. If you like, usually the expired date means the day you expected to graduate from the program. But some people may take longer time to pursue a degree. That means if you cannot meet the date to graduate, you need to go to the international office and ask them to renew your F1. Usually it takes them like 10 minutes to review before it expires. But if you go there after it expires, you will go big trouble. It's like it may take you 2 or 3 months, and then you need to pay that fee. Yeah. So that is really important. And the next one is the student visa. That's what you get from AIT. So basically, it's your basic information. Here I give you the visa code B1, B2. This is actually a visitor visa. And then if you apply for F1, here will say F1. So this is your visa type. Yeah. So this is one document, like a one information visa you get from AIT.
Okay.
Yes. So do you want to study abroad right now?
I'm confused now because I don't know, should I go for master degrees or just go to work?
Yeah, I actually always recommend like tell students if you want to pursue a degree like a master or doctorate degree, you need to be very strong, not physically but mentally. But the life will be really different in Taiwan. Yes, and then that's also why it's very important for you to know what you are interested in, especially you want to get a degree. Okay, if you want to have the experience like a living abroad, then you may apply like a short-term program or even a language school to practice language. That's like what I did in 2008. So last summer, the 2 months course is kind of for me as an experience to know if I like it, if I can do it, if I can stay longer. Yeah. So you guys are young. It's good to try different things.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
It's nice to have you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.